guys. This is SLR Tier 3, and we are in round 9, I believe, in Austria. I'm Van Beats, joined by Kirst and Joel.
Hello then.
And Joel is currently checking the audio, so he's still here. But we're going to get started. The session is beginning. Tier 3. Notice I'm going to have to check the standings real quick. But they did get rid of the Thunderdome name, so you're not ever going to see the Thunderdome intro ever again.
Unfortunately.
Quite a bit.
It's a big shame, but we tried very hard. At least we got Thunderdome 2 Electric Boogaloo though.
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah, they just chucked it onto us in Tier 2 instead. It's lovely.
It is. Well, I'll make sure it becomes the proper Thunderdome.
No, please.
Just for the fans, just to make it really good.
So, quite a short track, this one.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite tracks actually. I'd like to think I'm reasonably fast, but meh. Like a solid mech out of mech.
I like every corner apart from turn 1, where
Turn
you
one.
either A, cut it, get a warning, or B, go
Or
wide
is
and exit,
Binala.
get a warning. Yeah.
What my theory is, the hardest corner is going to be around turn. Honestly, turn 2 is pretty tricky. If you don't hit it right.
Yeah, if you get it wrong, you can lose a lot of time there.
Now, do you mean turn 2 or actual turn 3?
Well, we all know it's really turn 2. It's just
yeah. And anyway, we have a bunch of cars coming out here. There's someone new in here, or two people new. It looks like for the first time ever. We're gonna have Kerbach in the Mercedes and Jemis.
Kirov as well,
yeah.
known as Kebab in the server. So he's making his debut today. You did practice with him today. Had not great pace, but he was very consistent and very clean wheel-to-wheel racing. So he might get some good battles. He might be joined in as well.
I think that's my favorite kind of pace, being 2 seconds off the pace, but at least being consistently 2 seconds off the pace. I can vibe with that personally.
So with this being a really short track, I think race strategy is going to be everything today. When you come out of pits, there's a big possibility that you're going to be coming to back markers and all the extra stuff here. And Mozzie Gaming, or no, Crimsonium, it's about to begin a lap here. His teammate is still in the out lap here, but here we come as Mozzie comes into the first corner. He takes it. Okay, he actually invalidates though. He cut the curb a lot. I didn't think that actually would be an invalidation, but there he goes. He has scrubbed his lap already, and behind him there is a Fortune Hunter, who did pretty well last race, if I remember. I think he was around 5th or 6th.
Yep, I think.
Fortune Hunter has something to prove as well. He's been trying his butt off.
Lap now as well.
Yep. It's going to be a really quick, a lot of action going on this quali because the track's really short.
Yeah, they should be able to get around 4 runs in, I'd imagine, if they pick the softer set of tyres at the beginning. But Mozzie setting a purple set to 1 as he comes down now into turn 3.
Oh, and there's a racing point off. That's going to be Lendor, I think. Oh, yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
One of them is in the
It
pit.
was Canopus.
And there's also another one. There's a McLaren in Sector 1 here, and Fortuner picks up the fastest lap, the first lap, 5.8. I believe it's going to get beaten by a couple other people soon. Let's see, there's another Haas coming. Yep, here we go, 5 point, oh, whoa,
6.6
no, that's 6, yeah,
his
6.
teammate on the mediums though, so not a bad lap.
Yeah, not bad at all. We're seeing more yellow flags up here. Let's see what we can find out.
Mozzie thrashes that.
Mozzie takes the 5.3 or 4, I guess. That's very close to 4.
Now the question is, do you think we're going to get into the 4s today?
Yeah. I mean, Mozzie Gaming's very close enough, so let's see what happens. Kirov with the 6.7 on the stops. You definitely want to improve on that. It's not going to be
there's
happy.
A train here. The 2 Hasses and the Racing Point. The 2 Hasses has finished a lap, but yeah, Canopus is fine. He's on lap right now, so see where he can put his car.
In Crimstonian, sorry, 5.3. So both Alfa Romeo is doing a really excellent job at the moment. They have set themselves on front row, and Legion Osto is right behind them. It's a very close top four at the moment. Tupaco with a disappointing 9 on the mediums.
Canopus, look at
Ooh.
Canopus.
Oh, he's
So
hit the pit wall.
He span coming out of the penultimate corner and went into the pit entry, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets disqualified here.
Yeah, he's taking a very long time to
It's a very dangerous place to be.
He's good though, I think.
Yeah, I just about got away with it. Maybe able to continue next few laps.
Forgot about freaking SimHub again. I'm very sorry. I'll go ahead and turn it on.
Cry.
So fastest lap on the mediums right now, JC 6.2. Not bad at all. He's only 1 second behind the people on softs. JC and Dump Truck, I believe they had a disappointing what was it, Canada last race, right? So they're definitely going to try to improve this race.
Imagine
Is it
so.
not France?
Oh yeah, it was France. Yeah.
So Welp comes across the line. He's not setting a lap here. Well, he does, but it's not one that he was pushing on. So he lets Tupac pass, comes through turn 1 again.
And I'm going to be on board with Jimis here, because he's a new driver. I want to see what he can do. He's already set a lap on mediums, but he invalidated, so not a good start for him. There's 12 minutes remaining in this quali session. And on this track, that's still a lot of time for you to do a couple more laps.
Yep. It's one of those tracks that's really easy to cut corners and get some warnings for yourself, so penalties could play a big difference in the race.
Yeah, definitely. It's interesting seeing people's lines here, whether they use the whole track, like the extremities. Like someone used to say to me, you never want to be in the middle of the track. You always want to be extreme left or extreme right to take as much speed on the apex. But it's interesting.
Oh, and
Jim's in the pits.
yep, he's going to the pits to see what Hoopy can do as he is coming to the final
Hoopy's
corners.
set fastest sector 2, so he could be on here for pole at the moment.
And Tupac has also spun.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. Yep. So that's the second spin in near the pit lane at the moment. P does not make a lap.
I think he's going on another one though. Yep, he's going for another.
Yeah, it would look like it.
They will be back in a moment.
Why can't this thing open right away is the question. Up for you guys as well. Okay. Let's see. We have Knopless, who is starting a lap here on the softs. 10 minutes remain. Crimsonium still with the fastest lap with a 5.3. No one has been able to beat him at the moment.
Yeah, Legion's starting a lap though. He might be looking to at least separate the two alphas up front.
And I'm actually just gonna quickly go to JC here because he's on the softs. So he pulled a 6.2 on the medium, so I wonder what kind of time he can pull with the softs now. How that's gonna help him here. We're seeing yellow flags, but the map isn't showing anything. This is kind of weird. But here comes JC with something to prove. Oh, actually, Canopolis takes the fastest lap. 4.3. He's 1 second faster than the alphas. Whoa! That came out of nowhere.
Lap, yeah.
And JC goes in the pits. I was gonna go ahead and watch him. I was gonna hope or think that JC was gonna do the one doing that, and not Canopolis.
4.3. Mega lap. Brilliant.
Yeah, very good lap.
We're seeing yellow flags.
That would be
What the hell?
top 5 in tier 2 for sure.
And Crimsonium improves on his lap to 5.1. Sort of Neon Rays also does a lap. Is a 5.12.
Let's
So he
see.
puts up into
The,
P3.
the Albert Racing Point, he puts himself into 9th on the mediums.
So have a look at Jim's, who's on a lap now. He's just set purple sector 1.
Alright, let's see what Jim's can do here. Fortunately, we're not going to know much about him until he actually crosses the line with a time. We won't be able to tell if he's the fastest driver or maybe it's one of the slowest, but let's find out. He comes into sector 3.
Well, so
Yep.
he's got purple 1 and 2.
Can Jim make a first time impression on the rest of the drivers? I think he might be able to do it here. He's gonna pull a really quick one though, 6th place.
It's a bad sector 3.
Yep.
Still a good lap, 5.6, very respectable.
He's got himself in a pretty good position at the moment. Let's see.
Is taking the place of Thugs tonight.
Yep, Thug is not showing up tonight. And okay, so we're still waiting from laps from Flush River and Hoopy and No Frets, and 7 minutes left. A lot of people just recently came out, as you can see, they're all in sector 2. Let's see Hoopy, who still has 2 invalidation laps on those mediums, so he's still trying to set a time here. And this is the start of his hot lap here. Can he do it? Tupac surprisingly has not come out of the pits ever since setting a 9. Maybe he wants to start in the back, who knows?
Maybe.
And actually, as I say that, he's coming out of the pits. Never mind. And he's actually sandwiched between both, what's it called? Toro Rossos. That might slow them down, or one of them down a little bit, but we'll be coming near sector 3. Doesn't go wide on that turn here. Opts to play it safe. Maybe that's where he's been getting all the invalidations. Whoa, what happened?
Yeah, flag, but
and yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Okay, he's going back into the pits, I guess. I bet. Okay, there's still time for him to come out and do some laps, so no worries from him at the moment. Let's see, Flush River, I guess he hasn't had time yet. Also doesn't go wide in the same turn here in sector 2.
Now, I don't know if this is tactical, but JC's right behind his teammate, about to set a lap, so he might get slipstream. Oh, he's blocked his teammate, so dump truck in the way of JC there.
I know, I believe they voice chat, or one of them, someone voice chats here, I forgot who it is. But, it's odd to see 2 teammates fighting, and also okay, Flesh River also going to the pits, so that's really weird by these bottom 3 right now. Just not wanting to set a lap here. Maybe we can watch Tupac here as he's on a hot lap, as he's in between both Toros. Going to be on the softs. He's definitely going to pull a faster lap than a 9, so let's find out where he can set himself.
I mean, it's the case with most tracks, but especially here, you want to go for not such a pushing lap at the start to actually get a banker lap in and then start.
Oh, when he just went completely on the grass. I don't know if that's an invalidation. The map hasn't turned red, but we're gonna see. See. Yeah, actually, yeah, it doesn't. Oh, when he spun again in the pit lane. Whoa, that's the 2nd time in a row now. And wait, is he coming back onto the track? Okay, he didn't get in the way of a dump truck, so that's good. But yeah, it's the 2nd time in a row we have seen Upaka spin out near the pits. That's going to be very unfortunate from him. He is not going to be happy. And Neon Rays pulled himself into 3rd place, sneaking by us. Crimson also set a faster time. These 2 drivers both setting the 5.1s. Legion leaving the session. He'll probably be back though. There is 4 minutes remaining. And everyone's now back into the pit, so it's going to be a little bit quiet until everyone comes out again.
Yeah, the 2 McLarens coming out as well.
Every time I'm watching someone, they go into the pit. It's kind of annoying. So Kurov, interesting thing by him. It looks like he's on 6-lap old softs. I wonder why. He unfortunately has this telemetry off, so I can't see the tire wear on his tires. Oh, and Legion got disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. That doesn't make sense. He left the session. And he just joined back. Oh no, he's gonna be like, what the hell just happened?
Oh no.
That is very
really
unfortunate.
Unlucky.
Yo, Hoobie's back up.
No, he's no longer going to be starting in top 5. He's going to be starting 18th now. It's really unlucky for him, but these things might happen.
I mean, I wonder why his AI parked on the road. Doesn't make a lot of sense here.
Just a really big brain AI, I suppose.
Maybe it knows there's going to be like some big crash and Legion will end up zooming past everyone in the first.
I see Mr. Bob trying to ask me something. I'm assuming he's going to ask what flavor. I'm assuming what flavor of crisp I've eaten most recently, and I'm going to give you the answer. It's a solid smoky bacon.
It's salt vinegar for me this morning at lunchtime.
Oh.
Hoopie coming to the final turn. Will he finally set a lap? He's going to be on the softs here. He's going to cross the line. He only puts himself into 14th of a 7.3. That is not good at all. He wants to definitely improve. Flush River also going to make a lap.
To go for a cooldown lap and another lap, of course. But
let's see, Flush River.
It says he's had 2 packets of spring onion tattoos, whatever they are.
Sounds like knockoff potatoes.
Flush River does not set a lap. No frets in Flush River. You guys will have 2 minutes to make a lap. You don't want to start in the back here. And also Tupaka, who's also on another lap. He's gonna.
Welp just went P7 / bang P5, so good for the 2 McLarens.
McLarens.
Both the laps actually.
Oh my god! Actually, the top 10 or 11 is very close. They're all in the within the 5-second mark, except Knopolis, who has just completely outdone the whole field at the moment.
Knopolis quite in a league of his own, really.
Vinton's saying that he does use assists. It just depends, I guess, what assists, I guess. Like if you're using a lot, or just like maybe medium TC and that's it, I don't know. Maybe you can give more info on that, but who knows still. Oh, and that's Tupaka again! Spinning near the pit wall. That's the 3rd time! Holy shit, I'm sorry, but wow, how does that happen 3 times in a row? He's definitely gonna be like, oh my god, that is...
Squeeze past to get past it.
Oh my, he's too... Oh, okay. Wow, that is just...
On his car's reversing back on the track. We spin back to the... is AI just parked on the apex?
Well, not his AI, he parked on it. I guess he was trying to let people through. Like,
no, he was disqualified.
And now he's disqualified. So that's the 2nd disqualification disquali. Wow, I mean, Tupaka. Oh, and there's Kurvov. He spins in turn 1. Oh, is he gonna get in front of the way of a dump truck? He might have just screwed his lap here as he had to slow down. Yeah. Wow, that's gonna be an unsafe track entry for sure here. And let's see who else can we watch here. There's only 16 seconds left, so there's really not much else to look at. We could look at the Alphas who are about to start a lap. If they can cross the line in time, which I think they will. Oh, and that's Crimsonium almost spinning in the pits. It looks like a lot of the spins are happening in the pits. I wonder why. Like, that's such an odd place to have a spin out. I mean,
the pits are dangerous.
I believe dump truck spun there. I just saw Crimsonium kind of almost lose it. And we saw Tupaka 3 times lose it there, so I mean...
I reckon it's just Canopus's strategy of he just like gets his engineer spill a bit of oil on the entry, just to get rid of the other cars, just in case, you know. He has that 710 gap, but you know, just in case he makes a mistake, he has the insurance of his competitors being in the wall of the pit lane.
You know, I lied about turn 2 being the more dangerous turn. I think it's gonna be that
the pit lane.
Yeah, the pit lane turn. Yeah, like I don't know. We'll find out. But I feel like what we've seen this quali, this might be the more dangerous turn to look out for. And
Oh,
McLaren's going
yeah,
into the pit.
that's
Is that another spin?
yeah,
Oh,
there's someone else off of the pit.
and Kurvov gets disqualified for blocking the pit lane.
And his
Sorry,
car
I
is
shouldn't be
grooving.
laughing. What is it with the pit lane?
Yeah, I mean, you know, oh my, he actually, so Legion, he might be happy though, because, you know, he gains 2 spots from his,
So how does that work? Why do they put Kirov behind Legion?
I don't know, because he should
Surely
be behind
because he-
Tupac.
Surely because he disqualified later in the session, he should be further up.
Yeah, I don't know, that's, maybe someone in the comments can, give some insight if they know more about the rules here, but, yep.
Yeah.
A lot of spins today in the pit lane. I mean, let's find out what happens as the Austrian Grand Prix begins. So here's your grid. You have Canopolis with taking pole position, Capsonian right behind on Neon Rays in third, JC and Mozzie Gaming, Slash Bang, Fortune Hunter and Philo all impressively putting themselves in 6th, 7th, and 8th. Gemis, who just started his debut in 9th. Ever Snacks in 10th. Dump Truck 11th. Splendor 12th. Hopi 13th. Flush River 14th. And then 3 of these drivers, or no, 40 drivers, not even setting times because 3 of them are disqualified, and No Frets decided not to take a time unless my thing was blocking. What's it? No, okay.
So the brilliant F1 game just decided not to show me the leaderboard and just show me a picture of Austria and then go back to the race.
Ah, yes.
Who doesn't like a
My
good
favorite.
picture of Austria? Anyway, session will begin in 30 seconds.
We'll go on the way of the formation lap at the Austrian Grand Prix.
Well, what
Who's gonna take the
strategy are we going to see? 1 stop, 2 stops? Do we see safety cars? What do you guys predict?
I think it's going to be a safety car in the first 5
2
laps,
safety
for sure.
cars. 2 safety cars, I reckon.
I mean, I believe in France we only saw 1, I think. I know it was last week, but I have terrible memory of these things. Anyway, Canopolis will get us on way with the formation lap here. And I believe the tire strategy here is going to be soft and medium, so unless there's safety cars, everyone will have at least 1 stop unless they do something weird.
Everyone's on softs actually, apart from Tupac, No Threats, Flesh River, Dump Truck, and Splendor.
So yeah, 5 drivers out of 18 opting to go on mediums.
So apparently, according to this
Oh,
game,
and there's a McLaren that's first. Who's that off? I can't see. It's not showing me. Okay, that's Kurov. Okay. So already in the formation lap, we see a spun, and there he goes. He hits the wall and goes back into the pit lane. Okay. That looked very weird.
at least you can get your spins overdone in the formation lap and then not do them in the race.
Yep. I mean, that could just be a warning of what's to come here. You know, coming into like the end of Sector 2 and beginning of Sector 3, we could see some action there as well. It's a very weird turn for a couple drivers as well. Some people take that really wide, some people don't, so that could cause some incidents if people are not being careful here.
Who's going to take the start?
Oh, and there's actually another contact with, what is this, Slash Bang and Fortune Hunter as they're back into the start-finish straight.
Oui.
And here we go, Canopolis returns, taking up his pole position.
Are you going to take the start, Van?
Yeah, sure, I will. I mean, let's see. As everyone lines up now. Massive turn 1 crash, but only we can hope here as we come into 5 lights in Austria. We're gonna wait because it's always buggy, but here we go. And we're off. Oh, are we off? I don't know. Oh no, it's a bug, and that's gonna make Canopolis now lose a couple positions as Bretonian takes the lead, and JC gonna get past them here. And
a lot of people going very wide.
Yeah.
Spins the Alpha back as Mossy Gaming spun out.
Monster Gaming already
And then
has spun.
Canopus is down at P10.
Oh, and there's a
Crimsonium in the lead.
oh no,
Nice.
we're seeing a whole bunch of crashes here. Wow.
We've got a
Oh
full
my, we're
safety
seeing
car.
more people spin.
Safety car, full safety car.
Yep, let's get a replay for you guys as the safety car comes out.
Incredible.
Is the thing working?
So what happened?
Look at the replay here. You can see there's a Toro Rosso who hits the wall, and that ends up chain reaction to someone else here. I'm trying to see here. He hits the wall. It's hard to see because there's a sign in front of it, but
yeah. Okay, I see that there.
yeah. Wow. Anyway, safety car out already before even turn 2. So wow. Is this going to change any tire strategies, guys? Like, are we going to see people go to the pits for hards or something medium? Let's find out. As Codemasters is coming up to the pits, will he go in? I don't think he will. I think it's way too early, so unless your softs are really dead somehow, they won't go in.
I mean, I had a race yesterday in Australia and I was last when the safety car came out on the first lap.
Oh,
so I was
and
like, it's just a free pit stop, so you might as well make it if you're at the back.
yeah, 4 people opting in pits, 3 of them on the mediums. So maybe the guys in mediums are like, you know what, this is the perfect time to get a free pair of softs. And actually, okay, what? No, okay, that's good. Oh wait, I don't know what's going on. No frets. Okay, he's getting mediums again.
Yeah, maybe he had wing damage, I don't know.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
And the Fortune again, his wing changed. So is dump truck, and No Trust might have got his wing changed too. I don't know about Tupaca, but I'm guessing might have too.
So okay, I guess they're opting to stay with the mediums at the moment.
Yeah, well, assuming they didn't, yeah, they're gonna do that. They're probably going to softs at the end of the race, and we have a big advantage over the.
Tupaca didn't even change his
runners
tire.
at the end.
I think it's still showing 5% rare. Oh, and he kind of almost spun. Tupaca needs to be a little careful. He's alone at the moment.
Yeah, this time not on the pit wall or pit lane.
Let's see. Hopefully everyone's taking the safety car safely. I know a lot of people tend to get nervous because not a lot of people have driven under the safety car. Hopefully this is giving everyone experience how to be safe under it.
Well, our postal not really had a great start. He's down to 6th.
Yep, Canopolis just, I don't know what happened there. He lagged completely at the wrong time.
On my screen anyway, he's like went.
Yeah, he
early
went
on the
first.
lap by like 5 seconds, and then he lagged back to his grid slot. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Luckily for him, that didn't cause any issues for anyone else. We're just gonna wait for the safety car to come in. I believe it should come in either this lap or the next like lap or 2.
Yeah, it should be this lap, I think, because all the cars have joined up now.
Yeah, that's my grade 2. I think we'll know shortly. Gemus finding himself into 7th, 2 spots away from, or up from 9. You said Mozzie Gaming Crash, right?
Yeah, there's some wing there.
Oh, let's see.
Slashbang, his wing's gone on Slashbang. The 2 McLarens had a collision.
If I can see his telemetry, I'll be able to tell exactly what percent, but it's not showing
Safety
up.
car in this lap. In this lap.
Yes, it is. We're gonna get back to racing here in just a second. As okay, so Crimsonium, he cannot
Slow
move
down,
faster.
Law air.
Yeah, you can't move faster than I believe 90 kpm or something, or H. So, oh, and there's a Tupaca 5-second penalty. That's gonna hurt for sure.
Recall
But
from tier 2, I think it was last season. There was a lot of that safety car, and there was a lot of collisions here. Being rear-ended in when it was coming in this exact corner. But
yeah, but Crimsonian, he can't go faster than 90 at the moment, so everyone has to
Here we go.
wait. And yeah, here we go. The race restart. Yeah, it's become.
So JC right on the back of Neon already. See what he can do into turn 1. He's not be able to make the move. Looking further back through the field. There's some moves going on at the back. No, there's not. All relatively clean into turn 1 so far. As Poopy got past Kirov there, a nice clean move, and now Mozzie looks to recover his race by getting past Kirov on the back of him, on the back straight. He might be able to get Hoopy as well. He's getting slipstream from Hoopy a bit. Is Kirov going to dive it? No. Mozzie is going to take it round the outside. What can he do on the exit? He gets the traction down, and that's a good position. Kirov being mugged here by no threats as well. Trying to go round the outside.
Oh, and the McLarens are tapping. They're fighting right now very aggressively with each other.
And no threats gets the position, but Chewbacca there went into the back of Kirov, so they had a bit of a collision, but
Oh,
no
and
wing
yeah,
on, so
his
they're
wing.
all right at the moment. That's the restart.
Tupaka's wing is at 51% right now. He's not going to be happy. With on the mediums as well, he's going to end up losing a lot of time here over drivers.
He made the move around the outside there.
Oh, and there's some corner cutting here as they come out of the pit lane.
Albus in the back of Fila, and he's got a much better run than Fila, and he's going to be side by side in turn 1. He's going to most likely get the move down here going to turn 1. Not any much more. He gives a lot of space here. Oh, and a bit of contact and goes well wide.
Canopus and Slashbang. Yeah, so Jim's now trying to get past Canopus and Slashbang. They're all really, really close.
Oh, look, there's like 5 drivers really close. Oh,
and he re-rends him.
Oh, Legion there going round the outside trying to dive.
Oh my god, what is that? 2 spots right there that he just gained? Wow, that was a pretty excellent overtake. A little aggressive though, but it's fine. He made the move stick. Oh, but the Red Bull might respond right back. I don't know. Nopolis picks up a free second time penalty.
The Haas trying to go down the inside of Jim.
Oh, and he's... yeah, he's spun and he's hit the wall, and he's going to go back on track. Not quite, but...
Who is that?
Contact. It was Everest Naxalot.
Yeah, you don't want to go down the inside of that corner. It's really dangerous doing that.
So that's the first spin out in the pit lane area that we predicted. Oh, and there's a flash over. He has spun in turn 1. Wow. That came out of nowhere. Wow. 2 spins in 1 lap at the moment. Everyone else taking it pretty smooth and safe. We've seen some collisions, but nothing too major at the moment. Up front in the field, Crimsonium and Neon Rays have built a 4-second gap between everyone else, so these two have a fight on their hands with each other at the moment. JC is going to be looking for that 3rd place to grab a podium if possible against Slashbang here. DRS, is it open yet? I believe it's open this lap, right?
It'll be open when they cross the line, yes.
I did not see it pop up yet.
On the back of the McLaren of Whelp. See what he can do into turn 1.
Yeah, the DRS is already open.
Inside.
Yep, here it comes. See what happens. Canopolis, will he make the move?
Very acute angle. What's going to happen? So Whelp hangs it around the outside. It could have been some contact there. But
oh, and Legion! He's going to make an impressive play here, maybe? We're going to go side by side, perhaps. Let's see what happens. Oh, nope. Canopolis says nope. Not now.
Good few penalties on track after the safety car period. And Neon Rays does a little half spin. He was quite near to Crimsonium here with the DRS 2 or 3 DRS straights in a row even. But couldn't quite get an overtake done on Crimsonium for P1. Canop is right in the back of Philo. 4 now.
Yes, this is like a 5-car train, isn't it? From Plendor all the way up to Whelp.
Splendor, okay, let's see what happens there. Canopolis might make a move as he comes to the straight here. I believe he's going to attempt it. Yep.
So he goes around the outside of turn 3.
Will it be enough though, or well,
Oh, what a
goes
dive.
completely wide.
Just
and
let them go into the wall by themselves.
That's going to be 2 spots away for Philo.
Have a look at Dump Truck. Dump Truck and Chewbacca are battling.
Oh, and Philo sends on a Legion, and he spins around almost, but he saves it.
He saved it.
So, dump truck trying to go around the outside of Chewbacca here at turn 4. Chewbacca defends that nicely, but he's going to get the switch back here, so he's going to be on the outside for turn 6. He's not far enough alongside, but he's going to go down the inside. That would be a brilliant move if he can pull this off. He tries and holds it round, and they touch!
Oh no!
They touch Martin.
Dump truck will not be happy. And let's slowly come on track here. Curveball picks up a 3-second time penalty. JC into the pits. He's gonna definitely go up to mediums. Oh no, he's switching to hards. I was wrong. He'll end there on the hards.
I would have thought they probably could take the mediums from this point onwards. The mediums are quite durable here. But if he feels safe on the hards, then that's sure, I suppose. Come out just over his teammate Drum Truck.
So Whelp and Legion. Is Legion
Yep,
going
Whelp
to
gets
do the
past Legion.
same as Dump Truck does? No, he can't get the drive out the corner. So that's Whelp up to P5.
And there is like a battle of 4 cars right there that we're currently watching, so any mistake.
Okay.
What do you see? Do you see?
Oh,
it?
he does send it. I thought he wasn't in the center here, but he did send up the inside of turn 5, I think, or 6 it is, I think. Maybe near enough for him to get him on DRS, I think, for the main straight. He'll lose it a little bit. Legion gets a better exit now than Philo, and he's going to go up his inside. Or, yeah, inside even, yep. And he's going to have an easy enough move into turn 1. I'm going side by side.
Oh, but Philo's saying.
And get himself a penalty.
Oh, and Gemis as well, right behind them.
Yeah, Philo's going to have the DRS,
So,
but he might not be able to send it. He's going to go around the outside of him into turn 2. He sticks. Yeah, he's got the move done. And Legion's got the DRS again. Going back at him. And he's going back in turn 4. Side by side, and he almost make contact, but get by cleanly. Feel like a bit of a better run now, going turn 7, I think.
Yes.
Battle for the lead. Look at the battle for the lead.
Let's see what's going on here.
Almost went on into Crimsonium, but he might get it on the main straight here. Let's have a look as he comes around the final corner. Can he get a better exit than Crimsonium? Take lead of the Austrian Grand Prix here in Tier 3. Crimsonium actually gets quite a good drive off the corner, but he has DRS. Will he pull to the outside? Yes, he does. He tries to dive round the outside.
Oh, and they just tap.
And Crimsonium sort of pushes him off, doesn't he?
Yep, and let's see down the grid here. Knopless, will he make a move on Slash? Maybe. He already has made a couple moves here, so let's see. Yep, he's going to make the move. He's now in the 3rd place at the moment. And down the grid again with Legion and Whelp. Whelp is going to take a dive, maybe again. Let's see. Nope, he's going to make it stick finally. Legion now down 1 position. Plendor right behind him, as well as No Frets, Gemis, even Mozzie Gaming in contention.
Well, Legion's got no DRS, but he's still going to send it on Philo around his outside in the turn.
Oh,
4.
there's some taps there. Wow. No Fret. Luckily didn't take any damage.
I think Legion might go here for it here. No, he thinks better of this time. They get a much better run than Philo, I think. And
Crimsonium is in the pits, so Neon stays out. Crimsonium.
And Legion might be sending it here into the. No, it doesn't. Oh, but he almost taps
Oh,
Philo.
no. Be careful. This is a really excellent fight to watch right now.
Much better run than Philo now. I'm going to get of him for the moment, for the time being.
And maybe we can see Plendor also overtake him. Let's see. As they get to turn 1, Legion will get past them. And Plendor do the same.
Oh, but Philo has DRS as well. We're going to get past them easily.
Oh, and Plendor just takes a big dive. And now he cuts the track, gets a 5-second penalty. Not worth at all. No Frets now in 6th place. Not worth it at all.
So Crimsonium has pit and gone onto the hard tyres.
Yeah, so
if Neon stays out, he can make it to the mediums, then it'll be an easy win for him there. I mean, I don't know if that's a bad strategy call or what, but I don't think the hards are the right call.
I mean, we'll find out.
I don't think so.
Oh, and there's a McLaren who's off and near the pits, I believe. Yeah, that's Krov, who's not having the best race at all. Very unfortunate from him. Let's see what's going on with our drivers here. We have Fortune Hunter making a gap to Tupaka for points at the moment, as Tupaka actually heads to the pits. Will he spin? He manages not to, finally. Let's see, Plendor, Legion, and No Frets again battling on this DRS straight. Will No Frets make a move? We won't see it at the moment.
Oh yeah, and there's Legion almost making a move on no threats here.
And No Frets now up into 5th, so that's really excellent race from him at the moment on the mediums, especially.
There's a good few drivers here now fighting for P4 in this little terrain here. To be towing each other along, really. For
Crimsonium's catching up to him as well, so he may be held up a bit.
Oh, and I think there was some contact with... No, never mind. I thought there was some contact with Philo on no threats because there was some grass, but I think he just went in the pits.
Yep. So now it's up to Plendor and No Frets to fight right now for 4th position. Let's see, back here in the grid, Jim is maybe eyeing a move for JC's spot. Still have her closest position at the moment. Both drivers on hards. Ooh, and out of the pits already we have Dump Truck Mozzie, all very close to Legion at the moment. And are they going free wide? Almost. Luckily, everyone gets out of there safely. Dump Truck loses out on a position to Mozzie. Oh, we need to sap the grass a little bit there.
Canopus is a 5 seconds speeding penalty.
That is not going to go well.
A lot of penalties for himself. He's already got 8 seconds. He needs one more warning, he's going to get another 3-second penalty. So he could very easily get 11 seconds of penalties, which is going to cost him a lot if he wants to win this race.
Okay, I want to see where Neon Rays will come out compared to, who was it, JC, right? Or who was he battling? I forgot. I believe it was Mozzie. Mozzie, he's going to get past him here. Oh, they're going to come side to side, but he's going to get past him eventually. And let's see, will Neon Rays, how will he respond coming into turn 2? Gaps are back closing in as everyone takes a pit stop except for Slashbang. Actually, never mind. Pits right now.
Oh, no, he makes some mistakes. It's very wide in the corner.
Yep.
I think he's disconnected.
Oh shit, he needs to be... Oh yeah, what the hell, he Okay, that's weird.
He's there, I guess.
I'm very confused. I saw his car just like lag a little bit.
Yeah. I think Legion gets a much better run now, I think. Well, not that much, actually. I probably might go for a move up the inside here into turn 1. Does. But Philo breaks him. And he goes in wide. There might be a warning for Philo.
Both these drivers, they need to be careful because they have Mozzie and Neons who are technically leading this race right behind them. And they don't want to cause any issues here. Oh no! Oh, that's a tap into the rear of Mozzie Gaming by Neons. Luckily, nothing happens. No wing damage, no spin for anyone here. We're still seeing these drivers battle very hard. A lot of good battles going on today. There's actually a Tupaka he spun in Sector 2. That was coming eventually. Does not come near the pit lane though. Doesn't cause a safety car though. And now see if we can find those drivers again. as they all get past him, and now there's a little train forming up right behind Legion. And Mozzie get past Philo. He'll definitely want to.
And Flair could be making a move for P1 here on no threats.
Let's see. Wendor and No Fret still have to pit. I think it's a couple more laps until they do. If they're gonna go for sauce. Yep. Tupaka has enough for today. Wasn't his day. Happens.
No.
Crimsonium, he might be in a favorable position once they pit No Frets and Plendor. He's on the hards, he won't have to pit anymore. Canopolis also right behind them. So we need another flag in Sector 2. Can't see anyone off though. Oh, Canopolis again!
Not a penalty. No, he's got 11 seconds already.
So it looks like Canopolis' biggest enemy right now is himself as he picks up the fastest lap. 7.4.
But at what cost?
Crimsonian, we're just seeing Crimsonian catch up to these leaders right now, and until they pit, like, he's in a really good position.
We get a move done now here, one of them. But doesn't get the best of exits.
We'll definitely want to make a move ASAP, but I mean, Fortune Hunter, who's technically also going to be fighting for him.
Leonard going up the inside of no threats for the P1 position.
Oh, yes, that is.
Wide, and Kazami gets position as well.
That might be a sign that those tires are starting to wear down here. Let's see what Crimsonian can do now to actually grab first position away from Plendor. Or maybe he'll just pit, let's find out. Back at the grid, we can see Mozzie Gaming. No, who is this? Dump truck, maybe eyeing a move on Neons.
Yeah, so Neons tried to get past Mozzie there, and then Mozzie just pushed him into the gravel on the left.
Honestly, I'm not sure how this race could go. I'm not convinced that Canopus is fast enough to gain 11 seconds on Crimsonium. We'll pass him, gain 11 seconds at least. And
oh, No Frets makes an excellent dive on Plendor here. And now he's going to be wheel to wheel, kinda, not really, but he will get the move done. Crimsonian, I believe, in the most favorable position. I think he doesn't have to pit anymore. He's first. The two other drivers behind him are fighting. Canopolis has 11 seconds worth of time penalties, and then you have Slashbang, who's 6 seconds behind Canopolis. Like, who would not be in a better position right now other than Crimsonian?
All he needs to do is not spin.
Oh, and there's let's see, Mercedes. Sorry, but who's gone off a little bit. Kervaw picks up a penalty.
I think Canopolis is going to get Crimsonium easily here.
You think, Canopolis?
Yeah.
But he has 11 seconds worth of penalties, so I mean, even if he does do something...
Oh, right, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. That's the only issue, because Canopolis is obviously very fast. So, he gets past his teammate.
Back corner cut.
Well, No Frets make a move here. No Frets still fighting on 18-lap-old mediums. Oh, and he's gonna make the move done, or Crimsonium will respond.
A lot. Ooh, they nearly come together there. See if No Threats pits this lap. It's sort of the right time to be pitting.
Yep, Plendor also might pit as well. Wow, what a fight we have right now for first position.
Yeah. And Knappus lifts up a little bit here to not. Ooh. Yeah, he almost goes in the back of No Threats and gets himself.
Oh, No Threats picks up the penalty as he might let Canopolis pass him now. I don't know, they're gonna go side to side though.
Yeah, he gets out of him, and let's move down for now.
Ooh, and takes a turn kind of late, and that's gonna cost him a lot of time as Plendor now is gonna get past him. These two drivers making a show for us right now.
He's going to try and get past Crimsonium here on the outside, on the medium tires. Should be an easy move, really. Going around the
Canzonian
outside of
doesn't.
Oh, but
Canzonian.
Quintana capes it right now for now.
Yeah.
Knop's gonna be right on his back, and he still has DRS for the straight. Oh no, does he? No, he doesn't. Canzoni has DRS. All right. Well, he got a bit lucky up there, but yeah, good job to him. Managed to keep him at bay for now.
No Frets picks up third position again, but Plendor will definitely be on the attack.
If Canopus wants to win this race, just to get past Canzonian and then stretch his legs quite a bit, so the quicker he gets past, I assume he'll be quite impatient to get past, so let's see what he can do.
I mean, he does have the advantage of being on those mediums, of course. So let's see what happens here. He's going to be eyeing for a move eventually, once he thinks he can make it. No Frets finally goes into the pits. Splendor opts to stay out at the moment. Maybe he's very comfortable on those mediums. And yeah, this is the closest battle we can see right now. JC is catching up a little bit to Gemis, but he's still a tad bit away. Welp is also catching
Well,
up.
He goes to the inside!
Oh.
A massive dive!
Oh, now that's going to send Crimson wide.
That was brilliant!
Curvebot picks up a 5-second penalty for ignoring the blue flag, so his race is just completely going down the toilet at the moment.
So, Crimsonian's coming around the
Around
outside.
the outside, yeah. Could get a move here done here. Not quite. We would been, yeah, I was trying to spot to get the move done on the outside, especially. We want to really keep within Canopus' DRS, and if we manage to do that, I think he's going to win this race. All he needs really to do is stay within him.
Yep.
Yeah, but Canopus is going to pull away massively, I think, on these medium tyres. But
I think he will too, honestly. Will it be enough, though, to build the really big gap he needs? So, is the question. Now, let's go down the grid now, see what other drivers are up to as Plendor goes into pits. It's going to put Slashbang up in the third. So, okay, so before everyone pit, wasn't Neon raised up there as well? It seems like ever since he's pit, he's been having a lot of luck.
He served a 5-second penalty in the pits, and then he
Oh,
came out
did
in
he?
traffic. So he lost like a good 10 seconds or something.
Yep, and that's just Austria for you because, you know, so many drivers whenever you come out of the pits.
Yeah.
You gotta be on the eye for that. And we have Gemis maybe making a move on Plendor as he exits the pits, and JC is right behind them as well.
Yeah, Canopus really needs to be pulling away about a second per lap now to have a safe margin behind him as well. But is he going to do it in 13 laps? I don't know. He could. He's got the fresher, well, somewhat fresher tires, the softer tires.
Yeah, I mean, he's already pulled a 2-second gap, so I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll find out.
It could be anyone's race, really.
Further back of the field, JC on the back of this train with Jims and Plendor as well.
Fortuner heads into the pits with 22 lap old mediums. That's gonna put Neons into 5th, Legion in 4th. Legion, honestly, in 4th is not doing too bad, I believe. Will he have to pit on those 10 lap old mediums?
So JC to the inside of Jims, tries to get the move done. He cuts the corner!
Oh, and he spins!
So he caught that quite well, actually, coming out to pits as Fortune Hunter there, but I think he has damage if you want to check.
Let's see.
Major collision, that.
JC did not pick any damage up, luckily. Let's see what's going up here on the grid with Welp. There's a lot of gaps at the moment.
Yeah, not a lot of close racing now. We got a bit stabilized. Usually you get lucky enough to stay within even a faster driver around here because there's just 3 DRS straights and it's really easy to stay close. That didn't happen today.
No Frets within a second of Welp. We know No Frets has been a threat today. He's been making a lot of moves. And right behind him is Splendor and Gemis, who might be fighting as well. Or no, that's not Gemis. That's a lapped car. Never mind. Mercedes not having the best of races. Something you don't see often. Also, Toro Rosso's JC dump truck are definitely not going to be happy with their position.
According to Nickelodeus, Canopus doesn't know he has any penalties because he's got that bug where he's not getting penalties. So he's not aware of his 11 seconds.
That's interesting. I believe when I looked at him, my MFD thing showed 6 seconds, so even I'm confused on what exactly, how much time he is going to lose.
6 seconds, but then he also has a 5-second stop and go for speeding a bit.
Yeah, did he serve that or something, or?
No, I don't think so. He only had the one pit stop when he spent the pits.
Oh, okay. So I guess
Philip was very wide, and Notrad's going to make the move up the inside, I think, here, or
yeah,
maybe on the outside. He's going to try to do something, I think. He backs out.
Backs out. Decides to play it safe. Maybe he can get the move done here.
It's a really good run out of turn 1, though.
Plendor's, though, is right behind him. He might be nigh in a double overtake. See what happens.
No threats as well. Yeah. Coming to the inside of Whelp. Here we go. Let's see the ghost.
Makes the move.
Yeah, good move.
Yeah, nice clean move from No Treads there.
Now Philo has to worry about Plendor, who's going to be right behind him on those softs as well.
Oh, Whelp put his nose in there. He span.
Oh.
It's a massive dive.
Fortunately, the camera angle was completely off on that. There's a wall in front of me. The sauce should definitely last. Only 9 laps left, and a couple people want like 12 laps on them.
Yeah, I think the softs are good enough for 14 laps even. I think it would be an issue to get them to the end, really.
Because you can one stop here, so
it's
definitely possible.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see this, how these hards will evolve with Mozzie and Crimsonium. Obviously, it's working out for Crimson, but he pitted very early.
Around the outside of Mozzie.
Oh yes.
No effort, not really.
I mean, he's obviously going to be faster though, so he'll get past him with ease.
Mozzie's got the res. I'm gonna have to go up the inside in turn 4. And he gets the move done.
Oh, but then no frets will.
No gets a switch back on him.
Very nice. Have more speed.
And that's no threats away, I think. I don't think Mozzie can really compete too much with the 14-lap old cards to no threats fresh soft.
I think Mozzie is going to be the one getting screwed by the hards because I feel like what Crimson did, he pitted very early, and that allowed him to get like up the grid. So I mean, with Mozzie, he has to fight with all these people going on softs and mediums. It's just not going to work out for him, as Plendor might be an eye to move as he goes on to the outside, but he won't make it stick at the moment. We see Legion maybe doing a move on Neons. Oh, but he completely goes wide. And loses a whole bunch of time here. Can Plendor do the same? Oh, and that's Hoopy down.
Yeah.
As we get past him here.
Really bad day for the Mercedes today. Both locking out the back row of the grid. Which is not really what Toto would have wanted.
Plendor, he is just catching super close to Mozzie. He's going to want to make that move and make it stick as soon as possible. They have Philo right behind them, but he's also on the hards, and Fortune Hunter is going to actually challenge him now. So it looks like a lot of people on the hards are just not getting that thing they wanted, like Crimsonian.
Keep an eye on Fortune Hunter as well on the back of the Whelp. He's on fresh softs.
I'm gonna see what Plendor does first, and to turn 1 he doesn't make any move. Let's see, can Fortune Hunter make a move? He's still a bit far away though, so nothing will happen though. He Philo messes up. Yep.
Yeah. Go up his inside here, I think, and get the move done for now anyway, but could go back at him. Philo with the DRS.
And in front of them, Plendor still has not made a move.
Breaks him as well, and goes around his outside. Gets really good run out, very good switchback from Philo, but Fortune's gonna have the DRS now, up to turn 4.
And guys, Jensen is right, the gap in first place. Look at that, Crimsonium 8 seconds behind Canopolis. Can we potentially see Canopolis somehow win this race? Wow.
Impossible.
I
I
mean,
don't think so.
I'm gonna check again
Penalties.
on the MFF or MFD thing. Yeah, it says 6 penalties or seconds worth of penalties. So I mean, I don't know. Let's see what happens in 6 laps.
So Fortune Hunter chasing after Plendor now.
Yep, and
So yeah,
Plendor.
8.4 now. 8.4 out.
And Plendor finally making the move on Mozzie. He's definitely, yep, I think he's gonna finally make it. He's gonna be happy with that. Mozzie Gaming, he could potentially also lose a spot to Fortune Hunter now.
Oh no,
Oh,
Mozzie's
but
coming
Mozzie gets
back.
right back. He's like, nope. He's still got work to do.
Is he gonna try and go down the inside here? No, he backs out of it quite wisely.
Yep, those softs are, if he's not careful, gonna run out of wear and not be able to challenge him anymore. He's at 30% nearing it. So, he needs to be a little bit more careful now. Oh, when he goes into the grass, that's gonna... Okay, he didn't get any damage, luckily, but that is gonna cost him a lot of time now.
So the gap out front 9 seconds now.
Yep, 9 seconds, and you can just see Knopolis with the bigger advantage, though Antonium's still in a favorable position, but obviously he would have been thinking that he had this in the bag earlier for a win.
What penalties does Crimsonium have?
Situation of Crimsonium. If we look over at him, I believe it's like 3 seconds, yep. So, we won't lose a lot of time.
Okay.
Unless
So
someone...
Canopus just needs that 8-second gap then, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he's already at 9.6, so I mean, at the moment I think Knopolis is currently actually in the lead.
He is by 1.5 seconds.
And maybe let's see what Slashbang has. So Slashbang is not showing... Okay, Slashbang doesn't have any penalties, but he's still 10 seconds around Crimsonium. Plendor, is he eyeing another move? Probably, but can he actually make it stick is the question. He's caught back up to Mozzie, but Mozzie just... Oh, what a nice defend by Mozzie.
Yes, this is helping Fortune to close.
Oh, and Plendor picks up a time penalty. Does Mozzie have any time penalties?
So he comes to the inside, does Plendor on Mozzie, gets the move done before the
Ooh,
corner.
yes.
Is Mozzie going to fight back? No, he's going to just stay back there.
Maybe...
So that's, P7.
Is he finally going to concede the position? He probably will. Let's see JC making a move on his teammate. Both Toro Rossos finding themselves in a very unfavorable position. Especially due to their early form in the beginning races, and now it is bad race after bad race at the moment. It's not going to help their title chances at all as they go side to side coming into the end of Sector 2. JC makes the move stick and up the grid. Let's see, Mozzie's still... Yeah, I think Mozzie's challenge for 7th is now done. He will have to worry about Fortune Hunter, who's definitely catching up, but there's only 3 laps remaining in this race. So it's let's see, they have a lot of gaps forming right now, not much to talk about. Legion honestly doing a really good job in 5th place. I mean, he started in last, or was it 16 or something. He's made his way up the grid, so well done to him at the moment if he can keep up this pace at the moment to keep 5th. Zonian picks up a time penalty. Oh no! Oh no! I mean, look at the gap though. It's 12 seconds, so it doesn't matter anymore. Canopolis has pretty much won this race. He's done an excellent drive. Wow. I mean, Crimsonian will definitely be disappointed. He'll wonder what went wrong, what happened. Maybe those hards were not the best idea, though it did push him into second place. Neon Ray's in fourth, so he's definitely gonna be wondering what the hell happened. Maybe he'll be thinking, come out of the pits of all that traffic, and that 5-second wait did not help him at all. He is within a second of Slashbang, so maybe he can get a podium just to help things out for him. Yeah, I could say Monopolis might be too fast, but I don't know. It could be a one race thing.
I think we just got a smurf in here, honestly.
Yep, he's smurfing.
Just out to smurfing. With that double pass and the 2 Mercedes.
So this, and for the last 2 laps, I want to see can Neon Rays make a move on Slashbang for the podium. He's finally within half a second, so if he's gonna make any move, it has to be now. It has to be quick. He has to make it stick. There's no way he can get it other than now. Slashbang does not have any penalties, so oh yeah, Neon Race has penalties. So unless something happens to Slashbang, it's just not gonna work out for Neon, fortunately. Oh, but he taps the back of him. Nothing, no spin though. Maybe he was hoping for a cheeky spin. Who knows? But nothing has happened at all. And this might confirm that Slashbang will pick up the podium instead of Neon. Mozzie Gaming maybe making a move on Plendor, but will it happen?
Should I look at the race though? Extra Slashbang has a 5-second penalty for spinning in the pits, and Neon Rays only has a penalty.
And we're on the final lap here. For Canopolis at least. Mozzie Gaming, he's caught up to Plendor. Plendor's tires might be done for, but can Mozzie make any moves stick to gain at least one more position? And we're seeing a fight up here with Neon Rays, but it's even worse for him. Maybe he thinks it's worth as he picks up now 6 seconds worth of time penalties. Oh no, that's just a glitch. Okay, he's still on free, but it's fine. Flashbang just got to be careful now not to make any big mistake that could cost him a lot of time here. Mazda Gaming falling back again to Plendor. And let's see as Monopolis, who pretty much won this in the bag, come to the final 2 turns to win this Austrian Grand Prix in Tier 3.
Yeah, so Canopus coming across the line then for round 9, the Austrian Grand Prix. He weaves across the line. Canopus wins.
Yep, and let's see how the grid changes as everyone else starts also crossing the line here. JC makes a move on his teammate, or no, it's dump truck actually. They're actually fighting side to side. So let's see real quick.
P2.
Yep, we saw that coming. Neon is going to fall back, unfortunately, to Slashbang. Let's see them cross the line. Yep. Oh, no, he doesn't. Slashbang has a 5-second time penalty that he unserved, so that puts Neon Race into the podium. Wow.
That is what Milos said.
No frets. 6, Legion 5th. Plendor.
So Fortune goes up to 7th from 10th on penalties.
Wow.
Wow.
And that is just impressive by him.
Jim's across the line. P11, Dump Truck, and JC, the 2 Toro Rossos, cross the line to finish the race. So that's your Tier 3 Austrian Grand Prix. I was about to say Australian Grand Prix there. But no, this is Austria. And Milos has already yoinked.
Good beer.
It's your podium then. So Canopus taking the top step. Neon Rays is P3 and Crimsonium P2.
A lot of penalties. Wow. Let's just check the race director real quick.
So what I will do is I will see. I think Mozzie and Crimsonium want an interview, so I'll see. Once we've finished, I might drag them in for you guys if you want to have a quick chat with them.
Yep, hold up, let's walk over to the interview room, which might be the wrong interview room, but don't worry about it. Bam. We in.
Alright, shall I bring Crimsonium and Mozzie in at the same time?
I mean, yeah, they're teammates, right?
Right.
Bring them.
Here you are.
Oh god.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Here's the second best gamer in South
career, and the third best gamer in South Korea.
And
You're in the interviews.
Yeah, we know.
You guys
How'd
have
your
any
race
comments?
go, do you think? Consonium first, how do you think it went?
Oh, I think I have to report something, and I have to request something.
Okay.
The reporting is that how he's called. I'm really bad at remembering names. Who is he?
What
The
cars?
guy in the lead.
Knops, which
Knops.
was India.
Canopus.
Knoppers, they're from years. So, I don't know. He dive bombed me one time, and that was the time where I lost the lead to him, and I think I have to report that. But yeah, well, on the request thing, can he move up to T2? He's so damn fast.
Yeah, that's what lots of people are saying.
Can we just ban him so we just get like area that we just he's not affecting any of our races? I think that's just the perfect scenario for everyone.
Well, yes. So it was a nice race. So P2, I can't complain about that. But sorry for that dive bomb. I have to report him. And
Yeah. But what was it about your strategy? Were you planning to go on the hards, or was it just because your tire wear was more than expected?
First of all, our strategy was soft and then medium. Put in lap 14 for both of us, but then our tires, the softs, were so bad that we changed the strategy to hard. Put in lap 11, I think.
yeah,
Yeah, because only you
I
pit
go
very
lap
early
12.
compared to everyone else, and that gave you the boost to become in the lead after quite a bit in the race.
No.
oh well. Well, it was a nice race in resume. I don't know what to say about it, about only that one incident, but I think it shouldn't be that. Was okay. I got much pressure from Neil Rice in the beginning, so thanks to
I
him.
think I had a good recover after my spin into the first corner. Moving up to P6, P5. I had some good and really enjoyable
pace
Battles. Yeah.
battles. Thanks.
Oh, well.
Yeah. And yeah.
You know, still we're from Germany and we can't speak English very well.
Oh, you guys are good.
Yeah, well, big thank you and to Neon Race for driving cleanly, and he gave much pressure to me. So if you're watching the stream, thank you for the clean battle. I don't know if I drove clean, but thank you, you, Neon Race. I just wanted to say that.
Nice to see some good sportsmanship.
Should we bring Neon in then? Because he's waiting for an interview. Yeah. So thank you, Crinzomian and Mozzie, and we will see you in Britain.
Yeah.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you.
Bring Neons.
Mr.
Hello,
Neon
Neons.
Rays, how are we? Neon? Hello?
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Hi.
It's fine.
Uh,
You're in an
well
interview.
Yes. I'll be
How
honest.
did your race go, do you think?
How did my race go? Shocking. Shocking. I'm still shaking. I am still shaking. Like I had the butterflies from the start, and I just like every time my foot slammed on the brakes, my leg was just twitching. Is that? And my throttle decided to give out today. By that I mean I'd be foot down on the throttle, and the throttle would be bouncing about, not going full throttle, which really. No, it was not good on the straights. It was not good at all. Like I would have to let go and slam it back down to sometimes fix it. But other than that, yeah, I'm happy with third place.
Good. This is a good drive. I mean, you were up for the win at one point, weren't you? I don't know what happened after the pit stops. You got stuck in traffic.
Here's what you guys thought. You guys thought I got a 5-second penalty in the pits, right? Let me tell you, that's not what happened. That is far from what happened. Tupaca spun out on the second last corner and decided to go into the pits on my in lap, and I didn't realize. I thought he just had a little slide. You know, we're talking to each other. He doesn't say I'm going in the pit. I thought he just slid and didn't mess up his wing, and instead he went into the pits, and I got held up for. It felt like an eternity. It was like 15 seconds, I think.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I've got a feeling I could have been at least one place up if it weren't
Yeah.
for that.
So I was wondering what happened. Like, you just kind of fell off once you went into the pits, and really unfortunate.
Yeah, I was waiting in there forever. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's entirely his fault. He decided to go try out a different setup that he was saying that was working really well in the time trials.
Yeah, but I mean, Quali won 3 times coming in pit lane. It was kind of funny to see. It was really unfortunate by him.
I mean, unfortunate isn't the right word. I think hilarious is the better word.
Yeah.
but yeah, that was a real piss take for me. And then after that, I came out behind Mosi, and I heard that he was happy with our battle. I'll be honest, I wasn't really happy with our battle because I felt that I had way higher pace than him behind him,
Yeah,
but
on the
I
mediums.
couldn't get past him. I couldn't. He's on hards, and you know he's braking like 30 meters by like before I brake, so I have to constantly like adjust for that. And then when I was about to go around him, fair enough, I was on the outside, but he like it was I can't remember which turn, but it was the right hander before the double left hander, you know, like
Yeah.
at the top of the hill. Yeah, he just like I was really hoping for him to do a proper like you know fight, but he pushed me off the track basically. I had to basically like halve my speed to get behind him and to go back on track. So yeah, I was not happy. I was not happy, but I did finally get ahead of him, and at that point, I realized that you know I am a whole like 10 seconds behind the next few guys.
You did
And
make a nice move on Slash though to get third place, even if Slash did have a 5-second penalty, because he didn't have any penalties.
I have no clue what happened there. I have no clue because he he let me by just before the first corner. He slowed down on the inside to give me the easiest corner, and just he wasn't there at all, you know. And then I thought, yeah, maybe he's really, you know, maybe he's trying a strategy like a tactic to get in my DRS on the big straight, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think he realized just like how much faster I would have come out of that corner. Either that or he slightly messed up that corner. But yeah, I was just you know still gaining on him when he's got the DRS on me. So maybe he had a higher downforce setup. I know Mossy had a really low downforce setup because that guy, like I'd catch him up in the corners and then he would just like stay ahead of me in the straights, and it was just annoying. Yeah,
So that was your race.
that was my race. But
I think we'll put you back in the gentleman's lounge, and I think No Threats is looking for an interview as well. So,
all right.
as I said to Mozzie and Crimsoni, we'll see you in Britain.
Ooh.
That's gonna be
All
fun
right, see
one.
you then. Yeah.
Right.
Also, wait.
Yeah.
I'd like to have another say. I wish people could practice their safety car laps
Mm.
because, like, I get it. It's weird how the game like completely stops you just as it's gonna come in. But
Yeah.
I mean, JC almost overtook me, and I think he messed up his wing on me, like 3 times.
Yeah, it's when you're trying to fiddle with all your ERS and fuel settings as well, and then the guy in front of you brakes heavily, so it's a bit difficult to keep concentration.
Yeah, that's why like I'd get into the position, you know, like get into the rhythm and then fiddle with that shit. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's the last I've got to say. Thank you very much.
All right.
no problem.
Thank you.
All right. See you next week.
All right. We can pull in No Threats, who has been waiting.
No
Hello.
threats. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So explain your race to us. I mean, we did watch a good portion of your battles because you were battling with constantly a lot of drivers there.
Yeah, there was quite a few. I think it was on and off for a lot of the race. Start was a bit of a mess.
Was it? Oh yeah. There was the safety car that came out right away.
Yeah, so I had to pit. I pitted straight away and got a fresh wing. And then yeah, I got a 5-second penalty under the safety car for someone crashing into the back of me.
Ooh. Are you going to try to challenge that?
Yeah, I will. Yeah. But yeah, I had a good fight with it was like 2 or 3 different people actually.
Yeah, because you were constantly in a battle with like 4 people in the midfield. It was really interesting to watch. A lot of overtake. Yeah, I know you made some really good overtakes in turn 2 a couple times. You know, you were definitely a threat to people. Love making that fun.
Yeah, it works when it's when I do well.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a good race. It's a shame I got the penalty because I think I would have been fighting with 4th and 5th a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, it happens, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Neon Race also had the same little issue. I mean, not really, but he got screwed over in the pits, so this happens, yeah.
What was the cause of the safety car? Because I never saw anything.
He got held up in the pits by his teammate, so he kind of lost the first position by wasting like 15 seconds in the pits, which is really bad in Austria with how short the track is.
Right.
So, I mean, it happens. But yeah,
what did cause the safety car who crashed out?
Oh, who caused it?
Yeah.
I believe I have to like rewatch. I think there was a Toro Rosso who went off. I don't remember because I know it was so early on in the race. You'll just have to rewatch. I know I caught it for sure, but I believe a Toro Rosso went off, hit the wall, and then it hit someone else, and then it's kind of like a chain reaction. Boom, safety car.
Oh, I think I might have seen that actually because I had to dodge it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure a car did get spun off. Actually, I think Mozzie might have been involved with it. But yeah, I have to watch it back.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where my other 2 commentators went, but I guess that's it. Unless you have anything else to say.
No, not really. No. That's
All
about
right. We'll see you next week in the British Grand Prix.
All right, we'll do.
Thank you. And let's drag in Fortune Hunter. Oh, you're back, no, Joel. What's up?
Yeah, sorry, I just had to go for a minute.
It's fine.
Fortune Hunter.
Hi, Fortune.
Hello, bonjour.
Any thoughts on that race?
Where to start?
Were you able to catch the incident that caused the safety car?
Oh, I caught, I think the whole thing. I wasn't really paying much attention, but all I saw was dump truck go spinning all over the place, and you saw probably more than I did.
Yeah, I know I saw Toro also hit the wall, but I don't know who he hit after. Like, it was kind of a blur.
I can't remember if he hit me or swerved into me. That made me swerve away and hit somebody else. That then caused me to go flying into the barrier. That was not really a fun start, but I at least came back from it.
Yeah.
I mean, I find it with racing and commentating actually, like after the first few corners, if there's a safety car, you're sort of relieved because of everything going on around you. Like, oh, fine, right, just stop and calm down and like,
Yeah.
recuperate and start again, basically.
Yeah, it's safety car coming out in the first few laps is a godsend. Because then you just get to calm down and just take stock of everything and where everybody is instead of having the immediate rush of all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily after the restart, it was pretty good driving. No crashes, really.
Yeah, after that it was really clean, which was really good. I was just a little bit worried after that first bit. I was like, oh, are we gonna get the Thunderdome title back here?
Yep. I know in Quali, like 5 people
Yeah,
spawn
just spun around
in the pit lane.
pit. Yeah, came around the corner just to see one of the racing points facing the wrong direction to pit lane. I was like, oh boy. And then every now and again I see yellow flag and I look up on the map and I see, oh, it's over in the pit lane.
Anything you want to say, Fortune Hunter, before we pick driver of the day? Maybe fight your case a bit. I don't know.
I know you moved up, right, at the end?
Yeah, I started in, I think, like P7 or 10 for qualifying or something, somewhere around there, and then I obviously crashed out and had to pit to get a new front wing and a stop-go penalty. But after that, I did manage to make my way back up, so, I mean, I think I did pretty good, you know.
Honestly, like, for driver today, I don't know who to pick. It's, I mean, of course I could say... What?
18 to P5.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Legion is obviously a fair shout, I would say.
I want to know, I was focused on my own race, so I can't really give...
Yeah, there was a lot of, like, good stuff going on this race, so
Yeah,
obviously
this
going to be
race
very
was
tough.
actually really... Yeah, this race was actually really fun.
I agree. This was definitely one of the better races to watch.
Yeah, and Silverstone next week.
That should also be a good one.
Hopefully.
That's always a classic, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the classic, I think. Aside from Monaco, but you know, somebody decided we don't want to race Monaco.
That's a good thing.
Cowards, a lot of you.
For some people, but like me and Fortune love Monaco.
Is
So who's going to be driver of the day then?
I mean, Legion, a good shout. I don't want to say Canopus because honestly, I feel like he's way too good.
Yeah, I don't. Canopus he's like the Lewis
Too
Hamilton.
good
He was
for
the Lewis
driving.
Hamilton of that game. Yeah, he qualified in first and he ended up in first. Like, oh yeah, there's no surprise there. He was just way too.
I think yeah, definitely Legion is a good person to pick. I mean, started last after getting wrongfully disqualified in my opinion, and then makes himself up into fifth. I think yeah, my vote's gonna go to Legion.
And me too. So Legion is then for driver of the day for Ferrari. I think that just about wraps up the stream, doesn't it, Van? Unless do you have any promos to play or anything?
No, I think we're done. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you tomorrow for the Thunderdome tier in Austria. So yeah.
Give self that name, Van.
We'll see you
Don't
guys
reinforce it.
then. Good night.